All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to unlock the secret behind what makes great teams, well, great. It all boils down to one super powerful word. Let's get to it.
So, let me ask you, have you ever looked at a championship sports team, or a rock band that just clicks, or even a super successful team at work, and just thought, how do they do that? What's their secret sauce? What makes them seem so unstoppable?
And you might be thinking, well, it's just teamwork, right? And you're close. You're definitely on the right track. But it's actually something more than that. A special kind of teamwork that honestly can feel a little bit like magic.
Okay, so let's really dig into this. To get what this special ingredient is, we've got to look at two different ideas. The first one is cooperation, a word you probably use all the time. The second one, that's our word of the day, synergy. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Cooperation, that's just addition. One person's effort plus another person's effort. Simple. But synergy, that's multiplication. Their efforts don't just add up, they actually multiply, creating something way, way bigger. And the absolute best way to remember this, to really let it sink in, is this little phrase, the 1 + 1 = 3 effect. And I know what you're thinking, wait a minute, that math is all wrong. But stick with me, because it perfectly captures the magic we're talking about. See, with normal cooperation, one person plus another person, well, that equals two people's worth of work. It's predictable. It's exactly what you'd expect when you just add the pieces together. But with synergy, 1 + 1 = 3. And that extra one, that's the magic. That's the brand new, totally unexpected value that gets created only because they're working together. It's something that neither one of them could have ever created on their own. So let's get the official definition down, just to really lock this into your brain. Synergy is simply a state where the combined effect of a group is greater than the sum of the individual effects. That word right there, greater, that is the whole shebang. Okay, enough with the theory, right? Let's talk about where you can actually see synergy out in the real world. I promise you're going to recognize these examples. First up, music. Think about your favorite band. You've got a killer guitarist, a drummer with amazing rhythm, a singer with a great voice. Each one is talented on their own, for sure. But when they get on stage together, the music they create is something else entirely, isn't it? It's so much bigger and more powerful than just a guitar, drums, and a voice. That feeling, that incredible sound, yep, that's synergy. Or what about sports? We have all seen this happen. You get a team that's just stacked with individual superstars, but for some reason, they just can't seem to win. And then you see another team, maybe with less raw talent, but they play like a single cohesive unit. It's like they're reading each other's minds. That's synergy in action, and it's often what brings home the championship trophy. And this is a huge goal in the business world too. Picture a team building a new app. You've got a designer, a programmer, and a marketer. Now, if they just do their own separate jobs in their own little silos, the app might be okay. But if they have synergy, they're bouncing ideas off each other, challenging each other, inspiring new directions, and the final product they launch is 1,000 times better than what any one of them could have dreamed up alone. All right, so you get the concept now, right? But what about actually using the word? How do you drop synergy into a conversation and sound like you know exactly what you're talking about? Let's make this part of your active vocabulary right now. It's actually super easy. Just run through this little 3-step checklist in your head. Step 1, you see a group of people working together. Step 2, you notice they're creating something amazing, just a really fantastic result. And step 3, you realize there's no way they could have achieved that result by working separately. If all 3 of those things are true, boom, that is the perfect moment to talk about their synergy. So here are a few examples you can steal. In a business meeting, you might say, the synergy between the 2 departments led to a breakthrough. Or after a successful project, man, there was such a great synergy on our team, we finished a week early. Or even talking about a local spot. When the new chef and the manager started, their synergy completely transformed the restaurant. See? It just fits. It perfectly explains that powerful collaboration. Look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, make it this famous saying. It's the perfect summary. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It just means that the group, the team, the band, the project, it becomes something more, something bigger than just a collection of individuals. So to wrap this all up, I want to leave you with a question to think about. Now that you really get what synergy is, where can you find it or even create it in your own life? At work, in your studies, maybe with your family and friends? It's a really powerful concept, and now it's yours to use. Thanks for tuning in.